Okay, I've got a new set of clear corner headlights, and I'm gonna go ahead and seal these up. And I'm gonna start here in this area. Before, I would just go around the bottom and the sides, all up and down, but I wouldn't mess with this here. But this time I think I'm gonna. So anyway, we're gonna use 100% silicone, and before I used Permatex Black as recommended by Late Model Resto, but this right here is going to work better. This right here is going to stick better, and it's also going to flex more with the temperature changes, hot, cold, all that stuff. It's just gonna handle it better. So anyway, let's get started here. Now what I recommend doing is smoothing it out. Obviously it'll look better, but I think it'll also get into the spots easier. It'll get into the spots where it needs to go better, because you're pushing it in there rather than just letting it sit on the surface. Make sure you have a fresh paper towel near you. Okay, I'm going to stop right here, because what I want to do is I want to let it cure before I start handling it and doing the bottom and the sides and all that. It'll keep me from getting all that on everything else. So let me get this off my hand here. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. Alright, let it dry for a couple hours. It's dry to touch. The longer it dries, the clearer that it'll get. But you can see here, so it kind of looks a little hazy still, and I think, you peel off the layer there and it'll be kind of wet on the inside probably still. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do this top. right here, and probably this side. You can see these. I had to kind of clean this up. This was the rubbery goo that that they used to seal these up with. And the problem is they just slap it on there and then they just put the two pieces together and call it a day. So, you know, they don't get it evenly in the groove, and so it's some areas it's sealed, some areas it's not. That's the whole reason why we got to do all this stupid silicone on the outside. Anyway, I'm gonna get going here. I think I'm just gonna put a little bit where there's no groove or no valley for the silicone to fall into, and then I'll kind of clean it up, try to make it as minimal looking as possible. But you can see right here there's a nice groove right there, so I'll be able to put some in that. Clean this up, make it look better, hopefully. I got a little paper towel here to catch it all. So really the easiest way to do it is just take your finger and wipe it. Try to keep it from getting on you, and it's just gonna get all over the place. Yeah, it's not too bad, I guess. I don't know, it just kind of sucks that we have to do this. I feel like sealing them up is the easiest part. Making them so that they look exactly alike, maybe without breaking patent laws, or where they're just like not exactly alike, but they don't throw out the light as well. You know, all those things seem like they would be tougher than just putting some damn sealant on them and sealing them up, but that's just me. Okay, now I don't really know if I need to do this or not, because this is all the sticky crap. So I may just kind of wait and see what happens there. I'll just do the bottom. So I'll wait, I'll let this dry on the top, and then I'll do the bottom on this one. Okay, let it dry overnight. And I didn't do it here because there was actually extra here, so I trimmed it so that it wouldn't stick out so much. So now I'm going to do the bottom. And the bottom's really not, I can see the sealant material. So it looks like they're better than my last set. So anyway, I'll go ahead and seal them up. Pretty much do the same thing as I did on top, is just kind of wipe off the excess. As you can see, it's really pretty easy to seal these up. Problem is it really doesn't always do the trick. The other thing I'm going to try that I didn't try on the last set is I'm going to go ahead and get all new gaskets for the bulbs. Even though my gaskets look good, I figured, it's, I try every little thing that I can try to get it to not leak. My car really didn't see rain. If it ever sees rain, it's by accident. It's a garage queen now, so the only time it gets any water is when I wash it. And I can't imagine that it gets that much water. So I think that's the whole reason why it pisses me off that they fog up on the inside. Okay, a little bit more here and be all done. Obviously, here it doesn't really matter what it looks like because nobody's going to be able to see this, but the top, you want to try to do a good job on the top best you can. You don't want it, when you pop the hood, you don't want it to stick out like a sore thumb. There. So let's hope that works.